What's up, guys? Maestro Megatron here. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm a little bit late on this, but I'm going to talk about the recent Friday the 13th big news announcement that we've got. The big Friday the 13th news announcement that we got. Only it wasn't Friday the 13th news, was it? As we've all seen everybody's videos and all that, other YouTubers, it was Jason Universe news. Once again. Not Friday the 13th news, Jason fucking Universe news. And by the way, the Jason Universe and the Crystal Lake TV series is already on strike 2 on my grid. And I'll explain why here on this video. Apparently the big news on Friday the 13th wasn't about a new movie. Wasn't about Jason Voorhees being in a new movie. Wasn't about a new Friday the 13th movie. Wasn't about Jason being in a movie chopping camp counselors up and teenagers smoking doobs, having premarital sex, and causing trouble around his camp. Nope. That wasn't it, was it? Apparently, the Jason Universe big announcement news was we are getting a haunted house attraction at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Big frickin' whoop. Give me a ever-living frickin' break, man. That is ridiculous. I don't give a shit. If anybody has watched my channel through the years, around my house here, I decorate for Halloween every year. I go all out. I go all out with decorations. I go all out with projectors, projections, lights. I can do my own Friday the 13th haunted house attraction here at my house. And it's not even Friday the 13th related. It's Jason Universe related. Let's get it right now. They're trolling us fans, by the way. You fans, be careful because the Jason Universe is trolling you. Okay? Really read between the lines. It's not a Friday the 13th haunted attraction at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. It's a Jason Universe haunted attraction. Give me a fucking break. I'm going to go out on a rant here. I don't rant very often anymore, but anybody knows my history of my channel. I go on rants. This is going to be a little bit of a rant. Oh, no. So, yeah, that's the big announcement. They're opening a haunted attraction up at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. Good for you people that live in Florida or Orlando to go to Universal Studios. The other big announcement, the other Friday the 13th news, which it really wasn't Friday the 13th news. Again, let me specify, Jason Universe news. Okay? They are coming out with NECA action figure dolls and merchandise of the Jason Universe. Of the design. Of the new Jason Universe design. That ugly ass, stupid piece of shit design, which I've already covered in another video a few weeks back. I hate that design. It's a shitty-ass design. I don't like the design. I will never like the design. And now they want to come out with a NECA action figure doll of the Jason Universe, of the new Jason Universe design. Fucking come on. That's the other big Friday the 13th news. Now we get action figures. Now we get NECA toys and merchandise. But that's not what we want. Us true fans, we don't want more action figures. We don't want merchandise. We want a Friday the 13th freaking movie. We want Jason Voorhees at Camp Crystal Lake running around the woods, looking normal, not like the shitty-ass Jason Universe design, but looking like Jason Voorhees looks, how us fans know he's supposed to look, running around the woods killing counselors and kids. Young teenage adults, not kids, but no. That's the other big announcement. We're getting NECA action figure dolls and merchandise and toys. That's the other big announcement that happened on Friday the 13th. We're getting toys. Yay! Go fuck yourself. Again, the Jason Universe is already on strike 2 with me. The first strike was coming out with that shitty-ass design. That shitty fucking design, and don't give me that. I'm tired of hearing, oh, Greg Nicotero, he helped out with the design. No, he didn't. I'm tired of hearing that shit. He did not. He again, he got handed a paycheck and said, put your stamp of approval on this AI design we did for the new Jason Universe figure. Would you please? Sure. Money talks and bullshit walks. Here. Stamp. He did not create that design. He gave them their blessings because they handed him a nice, robust paycheck. That's what happened. I bet my farm. I bet all my farm animals, and I bet 15,000 cups of caffeine and coffee that's what happened. He had nothing to do with that AI design of the new Jason look in the Jason Universe. So yeah, strike one is the shitty-ass new design of Jason. It just looks shitty. I'm not going to go into it because I already did a video of it. Strike two was this bunko trolling announcement to us fans, which is a slap in the face, stomp on the forehead to us true Friday the 13th fans about the haunted attraction at Universal Studios and the NECA action figure doll that's coming out of the new design that nobody likes. That us true fans don't like. That's strike two. Jason Universe already on 2 strikes with me. God almighty, just that design is shitty. It's freaking horrible. But that was the big announcement on Friday the 13th. We've got a haunted attraction at Universal Studios. And we got NECA action figure dolls and toys coming out. That's not what we want. We want movie news. We want Friday the 13th news. We want Jason news. We don't need any more toys and merchandise. We've got it. We don't need it. And if we don't have it, we don't want it. God almighty. I can't believe I gotta get angry about this shit again. Already got angry on the last rant about the new Jason design. But this is strike two. That was strike one. This is strike two now. That's the big Friday the 13th. And you know what really is ignorant about the whole fucking thing and really pisses me off? I already hate Sean S. Cunningham anyways for selling Friday the 13th and the whole Jason franchise down the line. He already sold it out down the line by coming out with the lawsuits and getting rid of the online game and not wanting to give up some rights. All that legal bullshit with him and Victor Miller, I already want to slap. I want to slap one side of Sean Cunningham's face to the other side of his face. And then I want to flush his head down the toilet. But yeah, he comes out on a video. Hey, by the way, big Friday the 13th announcement coming out on Friday the 13th at the... False, wrong. They trolled us, and they keep trolling us. The Jason Universe is trolling us fans, us true Friday the 13th fans. Again, analyze it, read between the lines. I'm explaining it to you. Toys and merchandise. Let me tell you something. They do not give a damn about us Friday the 13th fans. They don't give a damn about what we want. They don't give a damn about what we want to see. And they don't give a damn about what we want in the future. They don't care about what we want. All they care about is getting our fucking money off their merchandise, off their Jason Universe merchandise. Their Jason Uni 1-3 verse merchandise. Pronounce it the way it's spelled. That's all they give a shit about. I promise you, guys, if you are true fans of Friday the 13th, like I am, do not fall into this, which I know a lot of you are smart and have common sense like I do, but there's some that are falling into this stupid Jason Universe net. Do not let it happen. They're not giving us anything that we want. They're not giving us anything that we need. They just want our damn money. The Jason Universe just wants your fucking money. So again, big announcement. A haunted attraction at Universal Studios. Big fucking deal. I can do that here at my house. I can make a Friday the 13th haunted house for Halloween. And NECA action figure dolls and toys. Go somewhere, man. God, go drop off into the ocean. So that's strike two. Strike two for the Jason Universe. On my watch. Here comes a strike for the Crystal Lake TV series. I'm going to get into this one too. There's already been more cast members. There's already been more cast assigned to the Crystal Lake series. The premise of the background story and the premise of the story for the Crystal Lake TV series coming out on Peacock that they're working on, that's in production right now, pre-production per se, is Pamela Voorhees. It revolves around Pamela Voorhees, of course, Mrs. Voorhees. We already know this. She is a singer, or an inspiring singer, and she has to give up her dream and career of singing to take care of her special needs son, which is Jason Voorhees. We all know this. But her fate takes a dark twist and a dark turn when she loses her son, which we all know that's Jason Voorhees. We all know in the lore, in the Friday the 13th franchise, he drowns and then she goes nuts and goes on a killing spree. There's 8 episodes that is already assigned to Peacock for the Crystal Lake series. 8 episodes. And they're probably ranging from an hour to an hour and a half long. Probably an hour long. So we get 8 episodes, an hour long. Most likely, I'm just guessing here, estimating here. But listen to the premise of the story. She's an inspiring singer, has a career, has to give it up for her special needs son, and then he dies and she goes nuts. Now, by the way, some of the cast just looks fucking ridiculous. We already know we got Linda Cardellini, which I do accept that as Mrs. Voorhees. We got William Catlett, not too familiar with him, plays LaVon Brooks. We got another guy, Cameron something. Cameron Sanders. I can't, quote me in the comments. Let me know in the comments. But they cast him as Dorf, the cop that's in the first one that busts Kevin Bacon's balls for smoking a doob, busts Ned's balls for acting stupid, dressed like an Indian. That cop right there. So we're getting a bunch of the background characters from the original. And some of the other characters look something. This has got woke ass bullshit written all over it. This has got girl boss power written all over it. I don't give a damn. I'm calling it right now. I called it with Halloween Ends back in the day on my channel, and I was 1,055,000,000% accurate and correct on this. I'm calling it right now. My expectations for the Crystal Lake series are very low, and it's going to be disappointing. I'm just going to lay it out there right now. The way the background story, again, she has to give up her singing career because she loses her son, has to take care of her special needs son. When's that going to happen? Is she going to be, to me, the way it sounds, and I'm quoting other channels, which they are correct on this, in my personal opinion, they are accurate. I'm quoting other YouTube channels. It sounds more like it's going to be like a dark drama. Like, instead of a horror aspect to it. Instead of horror, it's going to be a drama, a dark drama, a disturbing drama. Because how soon is it going to be when Jason dies or drowns? How far into the series is it going to be before he drowns and she goes nuts? Because all it says is she gives up her singing career to take care of her special needs son, but then takes a dark turn, which, goes nuts and kills people at camp when he drowns. But when's that going to happen? And in the meantime, she gives up her singing career to take care of her special needs son, which is Jason. How long is it going to be till he drowns and she takes that dark twist and turn to start killing people? It sounds like a drama to me. It sounds more drama-oriented. Think about it, guys. So that's already a strike for me on the Crystal Lake series, and I called it. My expectations are low for it so far. Come on. God almighty, I'm sorry. My expectations are low after what after just watching other good source videos, watching other good source YouTubers. My expectations are low, and I think we're correct. It's going to seem more like a dark drama, more of a drama rather than horror. It's not going to turn into a horror aspect until Jason dies and she takes that dark twist, as they're calling it, in the plot and starts killing people. But when's that going to happen? Again, it's only 8 episodes that is planned for the TV series on Peacock. 8 episodes. I'm assuming only an hour long. I don't know, maybe longer, but That is a lot. That's not a whole lot of time to get a whole lot of background story and a whole lot of other bullshit situations out of the way and started. To me, that's just my personal opinion. So, I'm sorry, it sounds more like a Law and Order drama. I'm just calling it like I see it. I'm calling it like I think it. And I've always done that on this channel, on my channel here. And now I'm calling it like it is right now. It seems more like a drama to me rather than a horror TV series. I mean, just think about it, guys. Listen to the background story. Go, and by the way, I'm getting a lot of my sources from Bloody Disgusting magazine. I need to point that out. But the way Bloody Disgusting is describing it, the backstory about Pamela Voorhees and giving up her singing career to look after her special needs son, which is Jason Voorhees, it sounds more like a drama. Sounds more drama-oriented at first rather than horror. Rather than a horror TV series. And how long is it going to be? I mean, I don't know. Are they going to flash forward into the future in flashback scenes showing Jason? Or showing Pamela Voorhees, Mrs. Voorhees, killing counselors later on down the line at Camp Crystal Lake? Is that how they're going to do it? But in the meantime, you know, you get to see Mrs. Voorhees, Linda Cardellini. Can't wait to see her, by the way. You're going to see her giving up her singing career because she has to support her special needs son. He needs special care, special attention. How many episodes is that going to be? I mean, think about it. When's it going to be? When are we going to get to the point to when Jason drowns in the lake and she goes on her killing spree? She goes buck nutty, goes insane, and goes on her killing spree. How long is that going to be? We don't know, do we? But just using common sense, and by the sounds of it, it sounds to me like it's going to be a while because this first season's only got 8 episodes planned, probably just an hour long. That is the standard. That is the standard in TV shows like on Netflix, Peacock, Hulu, Prime, whatever you want. But that's usually the standard. So only 8 episodes planned, probably an hour long. They've got a lot of shit to fit in with 8 episodes of an hour long. Again, or if they do fast forward flashback scenes, it might work, but that's the only way I can see it. But to me, the way the story and the plot sounds, it's going to be more of a drama oriented instead of horror. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments what you think. But as more news and more casting is getting done for the Crystal Lake series, my expectations are getting lower and lower, and the statistics are dropping. Again, I'm getting all these sources from good YouTube sources and Bloody Disgusting. So go look it up. Go look up Bloody Disgusting's article on it. But to me, expectations aren't very high for me right now. The way the plot and the story is being described. And just think about it, guys. Just come on. But that's the Crystal Lake news right there. And again, expectations are getting lower and lower each minute, each day that I hear something about the Crystal Lake series. God almighty. But, so, I'm going to go out on a limb. I'm going to say this. I'm going to be bold. The Crystal Lake TV series is already on strike one with me. Whether anybody likes it or not, that's just my opinion. They're on strike one because the way it's described in Bloody Disgusting and how other YouTube channels are looking at it and analyzing it exactly the way I am, it sounds more like a dark drama. Okay? And just the way it's just, expectations are low right now, guys. I'm calling it right now. If it continues like this, the way Bloody Disgusting is describing it, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be very good at all. And I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it on this channel. You can argue with me, you can disagree with me, let me know in the comments. But that's already strike one on the Crystal Lake series for me. Go back and read Bloody Disgusting. You'll see what I'm talking about. Really analyze it as a true fan like me. As far as the Jason Universe goes, they're already on 2 strikes. First one, the stupid-ass new Jason design that looks like shit. The second one, the stupid, bunko, bogus, stupid trolling news they gave us about the haunted attraction at Universal Studios and the NECA action figure doll and the toys. The Jason, again, as I wrap up this video, the Jason Universe does not give a shit what us true fans really want and need. They only give a shit about our fucking money, what they want us to buy. They don't give a damn. They are trolling us. This is trolling news. They're trolling the fan base. Really look at it, guys. God damn it. Anyways, that's all I got. Now, not to quote the Critical Drinker, but that's about all I got on this. Really think about what I said. Hope you like some of the points that I pointed out on the video here, and I know I'm about 99.92 correct on all of this, especially about the Jason Universe bullshit news. Stupid, bogus, trolling, stupid-ass news. Trolling the shit out of us Friday the 13th fans. Just think about it, guys. Anyways, let me know in the comments if you think I'm wrong on something, if you have an opinion or an analysis on what I just brought up on this video. Let me know in the comments. Explain it to me. But if you agree with me, hit the thumbs up button. If you really love what I'm talking about, subscribe to the channel. If you're in love with what I just talked about on this video or everything else that I'm talking about on my channel about everything, become a member of the channel. Let me give a couple member shout outs here. I want to shout out Anthony Jordan. I want to shout out Joe Headlock Thorburn. I want to shout out Kenny525, Mr. Jeepers Creepers himself. And I want to shout out Slammo Sammo, just a few of my members. And Seth the Werewolf. Some of my good OG members of the channel. Again, check out my memberships. Check out my membership perks that I offer. And again, if you're in love with my stuff that I do and you love it, become a member of the channel. But until then, guys, that's my rant and take on the Jason Universe. Their stupid-ass trolling news and the Crystal Lake news. I think it's all a bunch of bullshit right now. Jason Universe is on strike 2. And the Crystal Lake series is already on strike 1 with me. You guys go back here and watch the video. Read Bloody Disgusting. You come up with your own analysis. Let me know in the comments. Until then, guys, stay scary, stay spooky, watch out for the boogeyman, and for the love of Christ, don't go to that stupid haunted attraction of the Jason Universe at Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida. God almighty.